I'm back. Hi. Welcome back. It has been a minute. We're back with now, finally, version 4.2 of Star Rail. And there's like 7 days left in it, left in the patch. So here we go. here we are. When last we left off, oh my, every time Ashvale was sick as hell. We fought the not Power Rangers, not Sentai group. They were part of like the Smiling Society, and we learned that those Power Rangers were behind the attacks, or like the murders, replicating the incident of 15 years ago. And then the Phantasmoon came down and was like, hey, so whoever wins actually just becomes Aha permanently, thus the higher stakes. It is... stuff's going crazy. We're gonna see what's up.
Wait, did you hear that? The moon just spoke!
Yeah.
I'm not hearing things, am I? The Master of Elation is here?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
Or is it gonna be a bit?
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it?
Also, Silverwolf's here now.
Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. It just spoke. For real. Oh, hey, it wasn't just me, was it? You heard that too, right?
Maybe. Whole world heard it.
I heard it too.
Yeah, you're in the
That's
world.
why I came straight back for you.
Thanks.
The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Eon of Elation.
Yeah.
Which means...
Behold, the title of the stream. The stakes have been raised.
Precisely. Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner will inherit the authority of Elation itself.
Are you serious? This is so wild. It doesn't even feel real anymore.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for dozens of Amber eras. The transfer of an Eon's divine authority. How could that ever amount to a mere wager, lightly traded in a single world's game?
It's Aha. They're crazy. Why would they do something like this?
The most logical explanation is that Aha wants to steer this game toward utter insanity. But then, who can possibly fathom the mind of an Eon? Not every Phantasmoon game's ending has been recorded. Many were lost to time, most likely a consequence of the winners exercising their newfound divine authority. But as far as recorded history goes, this is unprecedented. After all, the chance to be an Eon for just 1 minute is already an irresistible lure for many.
Yup. It does feel like... yeah.
Exactly.
It does feel off.
It's just too weird. Can you really just give up being an Eon? What if this is just a big prank by those masked fools?
In the historical records, instances of the Phantasmoon speaking are few and far between, and the likelihood of it being influenced by an external force is exceedingly slim.
But Silverwolf, though?
Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke or a play on words, once the games are over, a new god will be born. One of unknown identity, unknown morality, and unknown purpose. They won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park. They will be its new owner. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or they may be a god of utter malice, mocking all who stand against the destruction, intent on dragging the universe into an abyss of despair.
Maybe there's a silver lining? Could put him more on our side.
A pessimist sees a half-empty glass, but an optimist sees a half-full one. I knew you were an optimist, just like me. Besides, there's no way the
They would if it was funny.
Eon would let their authority fall into unworthy hands, right?
The worm.
Right? Right?
They made a worm and emanator for fun.
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Hime Cat in the
Hi.
flesh! Oh, what are they doing here?
Okay, pop off, VA. Alright.
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest, and now I'm seeing them right here on the street.
Teehee.
Whoa. Where did all these people come from?
Hey, that declaration the Phantom Moon mentioned was about you, right? What are you gonna do? Got any kind of moon landing plans in the works?
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that thing spinning into a black hole at the edge of the cosmos!
Why would I do that? It's not the moon itself that's the problem.
You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat!
The way they say it makes you sound like a supervillain.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squadron
That
made
was the
everyone
name.
turn on us, do you?
Nah.
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark?
Okay,
You
no,
make
never
the
mind.
Daybreak Warrior senseless.
So let me turn the volume up a little bit.
Oh, all these big shots from across the cosmos, fighting to the death right in our backyard.
There we go.
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be so epic.
Are you brain dead? One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble.
Hey,
Just like
Albert.
what happened with the Herald of Death years ago.
But kind of similar vocal quality.
Sign this for me, future Eon!
Oh boy.
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be your emanator?
Oh no.
We should get away from this mess. Let's head back to the Express and discuss matters there.
Yeah.
You're back.
How's it going?
Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and the Phantom Moon's declaration. Things really are changing fast.
Yeah. Our objectives are the same.
Yeah, that's right. We came here to win. A bigger prize doesn't change that.
Still, the mere fact that the Phantom Moon made a declaration is anything but ordinary.
Yep.
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, the supplicants may go to any lengths now with their tactics and actions.
Yep.
After all, in most
Our
people's
objectives are the
minds,
same, but we
they
now need to
alone
extra
are
make
the
sure
ones
certain
best
people don't
suited
get it.
to wield power. Right or wrong has little to do with it. Such is the nature of human will.
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantom Moon wishes to see.
Uh-huh.
A spectacular,
Everything's gonna be more
head-on
dramatic
battle of
now.
ambitions.
Madam Pearl has sent a communication request to the Astral Express. Accept
What?
transmission.
Did that just mess with the
It
green
hasn't
screen?
been long since we parted. And here I am, disturbing you once more.
Yeah, we're back.
My sincerest apologies.
Please, there's no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this transmission, Madame Pearl, I assume you wish to discuss the Phantom Moon's recent declaration.
No, I just thought it was nice outside today.
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine authority. It is unprecedented.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantom Moon. Still, who else but the Elation themselves could wield such control over it?
In any case, the Phantom Moon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands.
Yep.
Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels. The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation and unrest among the Imaginary.
Oh?
When normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend to grow more radical and reckless. Please, be careful, and make sure to protect yourselves.
Okay.
Correct. It would be wise to keep a low profile and stay out of the public eye. The Media and Public Relations Department has been monitoring public sentiment. At present, speculation and criticism regarding the Astral Express are surging.
I've seen it online myself. Following the fight with the Daybreak Warriors, there's been no shortage of hostile commentary
we did kind
aimed
of
at
beat
her.
the crap out of them, so...
A commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's adventures are nothing but stories fabricated by the IPC. Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes, and some are even speculating that she is the new Herald of Death.
Wild.
What the? What's wrong with these people?
Although we are new to the area, so...
These narratives are
some logic
undoubtedly
there.
being amplified by media platforms steered by Full Wish. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron have been stirred up and are threatening retaliation against the Express.
Fun.
I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station.
You can control that, right? IPC's good at that, right?
I can, but you overestimate what control really means. In the arena of public opinion, those who look strong are often the ones at a disadvantage. And besides,
you'll be distancing
Yeah.
yourself from us for a while. Isn't that right?
that is accurate. We intend to scale back our public association for the time being.
Fair.
If it's confirmed that the Express is colluding with the IPC, its public image would only deteriorate further.
Yeah, we can't tell them what happened, although I assume that would
Regrettably, I
be
cannot
pretty
agree
bad
to
if everyone
this.
found out about
Clarifying the
hell
facts
on
amid a
Earth.
frenzy of public sentiment is like trying to quell boiling water by stirring it. It only fuels the flames. The happiness surgery causes recipients to undergo an abundance transformation. Disclosing such sensational information would probably be taken as a hoax or trigger public panic. I will instruct the Department of Aberration Defense to verify the true mechanism behind the happiness surgery as soon as possible and assess its potential impact. I strongly advise you to exercise restraint in front of the media. Even the smallest statement
We saw that
can
last
be
time.
selectively edited and misrepresented. That much is certain. Still, given the current volatility of public sentiment, please exercise caution and self-control. I sincerely hope that the Phantom Moon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. A greater danger still stands before us. After listening to the declaration, who knows what extremes Full Wish might be driven to. Affairs demand my attention, so I must excuse myself. Should there be further developments, I will keep you apprised.
Okay.
What do you make of the current situation?
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things get even worse. Even if I'd never joined the Phantom Moon Games, I'd still make this decision.
Yeah. For Cinder, absolutely.
Cinderborn and his friends only wished to become heroes. Yet Full Wish toyed with them, trampled their dreams, and cast them aside as expendable pieces. As his idol, I have to protect him. I'll fight for him and for everyone who believes in the Express.
Agreed. Given the likelihood of Full Wish acting unpredictably, we should confront her with everything we have.
Nice.
That reminds me, I've been wondering, the happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance, yet Full Wish seems perfectly normal. Just, how did she get her hands on something so dangerous?
Good question.
Perhaps it's the lingering poison left behind by the previous Herald of Death.
Now, what do you mean by that?
15 years ago, the monster who turned living flesh into his artwork would, in the heat of combat, slip into bouts of frenzied elation and delirium. The murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom, was no mere delusion. According to his interrogation transcripts, he claimed to witness a brilliant golden tree, promising him everlasting life.
Yeah, the arbor.
I cannot say whether the vision this madman claimed to see corresponds to something real.
He was crazy. That's fair.
But the possibility cannot be ruled out. He claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowning him in frenzy and pleasure. He wanted its blossoms to bloom before all, and to bring about that miracle, he was willing to slaughter without restraint. In hindsight, it's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance. The tragedy he orchestrated in plain Arcadia ultimately forged another version of himself. Full Wish. Right now, in plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned into potential abominations of abundance? It's a terrifying thought. Full Wish. What has happened to you over the years? Hiding behind these innocent people. What are you really trying to accomplish? I need more information about this junior of mine. I plan to head to Graphia Academy. Care to join me?
Okay.
If we're to investigate Full Wish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place during the last Phantom Moon Games. The recollections of teachers and the student records sealed away by the school.
Let's go find out.
If you're set, let's get moving.
Well, after that so-called dream campus experience, we've ended up back at Graphia Academy. It's almost like revisiting the place after graduation.
Please wake up. Wake up.
Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of the Sparksy virus, right?
Don't worry, Marge. The Department of Aberration Defense conducted a comprehensive disinfection of the campus.
They burned everything.
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and suddenly morph into some hopping, dancing mushroom rabbit. Speaking of which, where should we begin our investigation into Full Wish?
Oh. Talk with the dean?
Should we go and find Mr. Ryusuke first?
It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the dean before proceeding with the investigation. 15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student files, work logs, or visitor records, and only he knows where they're stored.
Yup.
Let's go then, to the dean's office.
Nice. One sec.
Yes?
Get over yourself.
One sec.
I'm not doing classroom cleaning duties for you.
Reading my journal real quick. There we go. Oh, wait. Mhm. Forgot one thing. There we go. I need to go around and do all like the treasure collection and whatnot as well.
Teacher, the gym teacher is sick again.
We've been here before. There was a fake one here. Hi, Dad.
Himeko, there you are at last. The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what are they called? Warriors at the Floating Isle exhibition.
Yeah.
And then you disappeared.
Yeah.
Now let me see. You're not hurt anywhere, are you? I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. Do you have any idea how worried I was? But seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, I'll let this slide. If you're really so preoccupied, a message or a call would do, you know.
Please, I was scared. Please.
Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh? These Megatron warriors don't know who they're messing with. To think they dare challenge my daughter's subordinate.
Subordinates is wild, but also fair.
It feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko or something.
I'd play that game. That'd be pretty cool.
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands.
Thanks.
Please try to keep her out of combat.
Don't worry, I haven't used her in forever. You got it, Grandpa.
Stop, stop. Every time you and she get together, the conversation somehow drifts completely off course.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here to...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. Rather, I am currently speaking to the navigator of the Astral Express.
Yeah.
But tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case? I wasn't expecting the questioning to come in rounds.
In rounds?
Yeah.
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. They inquired about Full Wish. But regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago.
Welcome.
On
Thank
the
you for
other,
the follow.
she is still considered one of our school's distinguished alumni.
1 second. Bip. Still checking. About Foolish, yeah.
I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent documents ahead of time.
Hi.
I hope
How you
they'll
doing?
be of use to you.
I'm doing well. Oh, put this back. There we go.
Thank you, Mr. Ryusuke.
Go ahead. The files are inside the archive room. Take whatever material you
I
need.
can read you. I'm seeing you. Can you hear me? About Foolish. So...
To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death incident 15 years ago that I first learned her name.
Tough. Brother, you're the dean. What?
As the dean, I should have met up with her more often and tried harder to soothe the wounds it left on her. But I just couldn't. Do you really need all the details? The whole serving as a model example thing. I don't want to tarnish it completely. I knew it was a selfish thought, but I just couldn't help it. Back then, whenever I heard her name, I thought to myself, if someone was able to survive the incident, then why couldn't it have been my daughter?
So is this working now? It is. Let's go. Was it this where it wasn't working? I could have sworn it was, but it seems to be working now. Although I remember using it in one of the last
15
streams.
years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an elixir seeker chief on the planet of Goliath Shepherd. They said he had an elixir that could cure countless diseases. By the time I came back, everything had changed. There had been a terrible accident on campus, and my daughter...
I understand that we're like, oh, they're the Herald of Death. Well, we found out who the new Herald of Death is. I said the old Herald of Death was like executed. I wouldn't be surprised if Ryusuke was actually the old Herald of Death, because he's saying, oh, I was gone at the time. And he specifically said he was working on a commission for, was it an elixir? An elixir seeker. Which, if I remember right, would be an individual who follows the abundance. So the idea that he went to do that commission, and then someone shows up who's obsessed with the abundance, and again, it also makes sense that he would be looking for basically a way, like he would absolutely want the power of the abundance because of the curse on their family, which is to die young. So it makes sense that he could be looking out either for Himiko or for himself, seeking the power of the abundance. And then again, someone comes back looking crazy and talking all about the abundance, and the incident happens here at the school where he's the dean. Plus, he just has all the bandages under his shirt, so like.
Even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything, because of that incident, I made a promise to never leave this world again during the Phantom Moon Games. That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantom Moon. But once again, I was too late. And the supplicant called Sparksy had turned the campus upside down.
It's all right. You can leave the crisis solving to the nameless.
Because have we had it confirmed from anyone that he's actually left?
Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, applications to the school soared to an all-time high.
Oh my goodness.
Times we live in are increasingly beyond my comprehension.
We won't take up any more of your time then.
You're always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly.
Ah, yes.
She's the longest serving faculty member here and likely knows the most.
Uh-huh.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you two.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around in the Genesis classroom, right?
Is that you, Miss Dolly, in disguise?
Oh my goodness! I recognized you in the distance.
Oh no, is that actually Miss Dolly?
It really is you.
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not coming to see you sooner. I've been back for a while now, but this is the first chance I've had to come see you.
Don't worry about it. I'm simply happy that you cared enough to visit.
I feel like I was just confused.
I must apologize about the mess
yes.
you entrusted me.
There we go. That's where her name came up.
Please, I can't thank you enough for safeguarding the mask all those years.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit.
Yeah, I figured this was a disguise.
You and your friends
Nope.
look like
This is
you're
what she
in a
looks
hurry.
like.
Is there something you need
Name
to
makes sense, at
attend
least.
to?
What about Foolish?
Foolish? A poor child who survived the Herald of Death. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. I still remember how she bowed again and again with tears in her eyes at everyone who helped.
Aw.
Poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived, her parents didn't make it. There were rumors flying around the school saying she had something to do with the Herald of Death.
It's also...
Otherwise, why would she be so lucky? She's the only one who survived. What a bunch of scoundrels.
It would also be wild if Himiko ended up actually being the Herald of Death because she was also here around that time, survived. They were classmates. I don't know how close they were. But again, her father wasn't there. Assuming her father actually wasn't there. It would explain how Himiko has survived the curse if she had the power of abundance. But also wouldn't explain why we've seen absolutely no signs of that thus far.
She had good grades and a good heart, and becoming famous, she often came back to visit the school and sponsored a number of scholarship projects.
Speaking of which, do you know anything about what happened to her after she graduated from school?
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation. She had the chance to work for the Interastral Peace Corporation, but chose to return home and take over Seafell TV instead, which was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Somewhere beyond the sky. Miss Dolly, do you know where she went exactly?
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking over the TV station and managed to expand their business to the whole of Plain Arcadia in just a few years. That is all I know.
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your intel.
The new Herald of Death is real! They
Oh,
say
boy.
he came back to life and was responsible for what happened in Dovebrook. He's not coming here to kill again. Is he? Maybe we should ask for leave and stay home until this blows over?
What are you, scared? If he really comes, I'm live streaming the whole thing and getting all the clout for it. Who needs leave after that? I'll just quit school altogether.
Huh?
I heard he murdered hundreds of students here 15
Yeah, so maybe
years ago.
shut the hell up. Like, what? Huh?
Hundreds? Really? I only heard that the crime scene still exists somewhere on campus. I don't feel too good about this. We should get out of here.
If we help the Express Gang, there's a chance we might get featured in The Fluffy.
Oh,
Let's
you're
go.
seriously obsessed with becoming famous.
Ugh, the atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the creeps. It's so gloomy. Almost like we've stumbled into Fixtroll Garden.
It was like this 15 years ago
Spooky
as well.
ghosts.
The archives tracked all academic results. Near the final exams, students
People
dissatisfied
hate
with their
results
abilities
so much it cursed
often
the room.
poured their frustration into painting unsettling things. There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father organized for us, let's explore the other areas as well. If possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Full Wish's life after graduation. She returned to her alma mater frequently, so there must be records of her visits. Dabbling
Wonder if
in
it'll coincide with
technology
anything?
related to the abundance. Where exactly did she acquire it?
Yeah, of course she is
Perhaps
dabbling
her
with
past
the
holds a
abundance.
clue.
But again, she's the one who's been messing with the abundance. But the question was just asked, where did she get it? If it was Ryusuke, who was the original, he would have that sort of information. That's why she's the copycat.
Talent's
Because,
maxed out.
because she's been visiting the school a lot. Doll.
Is this?
Really pull the same trick again, left you a gift to the school. Confiscated from the Sparksy Fan Club, unauthorized late night gathering, date of confiscation, confiscated items, Sparkle plushie. Reason for confiscation, 3 second-year students and 5 first-year students formed an unauthorized club called Sparksy Fan Club and held an unsanctioned gathering in the gymnasium late at night. Club members wore bizarre costumes, waved glow sticks, and chanted "Destroy the old model" and "Sparksicle forever," all while surrounding the doll. The continuous noise resulted in a night patrol teacher suffering a sudden seizure and requiring emergency medical attention. Disposal method: stored in the archive room to be returned upon graduation.
Ugh, did they really have to put this here?
I suppose. The computer. Computer that's probably older than you, living out its golden years on this desk. I will say, I did just recently, like earlier today, see people posting about cyber decks, and they are kind of really cool. Like it is really neat, and the one thing that came to mind was the fact that you could absolutely make an actual power glove. It would be more like you'd have to make it like a gauntlet without you still need solid parts, but like people are taking like a compact and having like it turning into like a Kindle basically. That's insane. You could 100% have a just full arm gauntlet with a keyboard and a small screen. You could do that. And I'm a computer scientist. Like, there's some aspects of that I could mess with. I'm not an engineer, really. But it makes me want to try, because that would be the sickest thing. You could make it look so cool. And since you're making it for yourself, you'd absolutely be able to custom fit that thing. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of I mean, honestly, ooh. You could do your phone. Because if you need something that's pretty simple, you could absolutely just have a touch screen. You could shrink it actually a good bit if you had it like that. Really just a touch screen. You could absolutely put a headphone jack in that kind of thing. A speaker. A microphone. The regular size of a phone. That thin. That big. Hey, look, you can see my lamp in there. Whoop. That size. Yep. You can absolutely fit that onto a glove kind of thing. You could make so many cool. Technology's so cool, man. Technology can be so cool. That's one of the first things that I've thought of, engineering-wise, where I'm I actually have a desire to do that. Even a PC, I'm it needs to work and be able to run stuff. I don't want to end up with a machine that's too specialized and can only, can only really do one thing really well. I like being able to watch a video on it, stream stuff, have this sort of streaming setup, or watch stream stuff. A little bit of game dev stuff. But this is the first, I basically, with a PC, I trust the people that have made it and put them together already to know what is needed. But this is the first thing that would be I would have to put a bunch of work into, and I would want to customize. But it seems so cool, but also so much work. I have to look up a lot of stuff, and I might I might have to look into it at least. Anyway, Full Wish. Renowned entrepreneur Full Wish visits school recently. Full Wish warmly shakes hands with students. What did they take away from the speech? Here's what these 3 students had to say.
There are so many press releases here.
Uh-huh. Forward a little bit. Renowned entrepreneur Full Wish donates scholarship. School makes first appearance in Full Wish TV's annual university rankings. Full Wish TV covers our school's anniversary celebration once again.
The school's annual distinguished student register from 1982 to 1984?
Forgot to turn that off.
For 3 consecutive years, first place was always Full Wish.
Herald of Death incident. No results found. Slaps the black text on a white background right in front of your face.
The IPC has severed all channels of intel with its iron grip.
Yeah.
Formal caution regarding a student's non-compliant hairstyle. Disciplinary action concerning a student's involvement in 3 food poisoning cases. Disciplinary notice for a student's involvement in a
That's pretty
physical
good.
altercation.
She really was just like a gang leader, huh? Or a delinquent. Simply magnificent. You read with bated breath, and it takes a good long while before you snap out of it. Right, this isn't exactly the task at hand. At the very bottom of all the entries regarding Himiko lies a faculty appointment off notice from 15 years ago. That new red-haired assistant is the dean's daughter. Her constitution is weak, so she can't handle heavy labor. Remember, don't assign her anything outside of clerical work. So read the note in the file. That is terrifying. Oh yeah, I did see that, and I forgot to actually check it out. There was a Star Fox Direct today. Saw it on my, I saw the notification on my drive home, and my friend Nick just sent the picture of Slippy. I hate it. I don't care for it. He looks very polite and psychopathic. Yeah, it's scary. Alright. Yep. Now let's see what's up here. Label this cabinet reads Alumni Yearbook. In which year did Foolish graduate? You seem to remember you obtained this information somewhere. Recall deeper. Well, deduction is sufficient to make it for missing memories. Currently 1999. Took place 15 years ago. I remembered it all along. 1999, 15 years ago. That'd be 84. Yeah, why not? Let's look at the extras. Your gaze sweeps across the youthful, smiling faces in the photo. It seems surreal to think these people are now pushing middle age. Regrettably, Foolish is not among them. Got a pretty wild design. Everyone in the graduation photo is dressed up like they raided a costume shop, and some genius even brought their illegal, imaginated creations for the group shot. The school's culture is quite liberal. Regrettably, Foolish is not among them. First page is a somber graduation photo. None of the students in the photo betrayed any hint of a smile. They stood sparsely, like the teeth in an aged person's mouth, separated by absences that could never be filled. In the alumni yearbook for the class of 1984, you find the page belonging to Foolish. Foolish, address, Seafield City, Plan Arcadia, Consternation, Star Zone, Institute of Cognitive Science, Garden Star of Botanical Study, alright. Favorite color is white, dream destination, the seaside, favorite animal, hallucigenia, ideal career, teacher. Graduation day has finally arrived, but so many never made it back. If I hadn't slipped away early that day, could I have done something for them? When I look at the empty seats in our classroom, I often feel guilty for being powerless. Foolish, do you feel the same? But I've come to terms with it now. The past is the past. Those of us left behind, we have to take care of ourselves. I hear the climate on Garden Star Botanical Study is very different. Please take care of yourself, Foolish. Winning first place in the campus Imagenesis competition, ranking at the top of our several consecutive semesters, you've always been outstanding, Foolish. That's why I truly believe you can make it through that nightmare and show all of Plan Arcadia, with a smile, that we won't be easily defeated by a single tragedy. I've never doubted that. A new chapter in life is about to begin. Facing the lens of life, please keep on smiling. Hearing that you'll soon leave Plan Arcadia to pursue cognitive science, I can't help but feel a sense of loss. It's a failure on my part as a teacher that I couldn't inspire you to stay in the imagenesis industry. But as your teacher, I fully understand your choice. To have helped shape a researcher like you for the Intelligentsia Guild fills me with a deep pride. I sincerely wish you the vastest of horizons, Foolish. May you realize your dreams, and may the sorrow sown in the past blossom into flowers of happiness in the future. Yeah, that sucks. Message from parents
Garden
left
Star
blank.
of Botanical Study.
Like, she's definitely the one responsible
Cognitive
for what's happening
research.
now. But where did she... One moment. I gotta save all these. My buddy Nick has sent pictures of each character and then went ahead and 1 second. Can I lower, please? Please, just work with me here, please. There we go. He changed the background of our group chat. And oh boy, do I hate it. Oh,
Miss
man.
Dolly mentioned that Foolish went beyond the sky to study after graduation.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out this is where she went.
Yup.
Let's go chat with the others.
Let's go have a chat. So one moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more. Speak with your companions in the shadow of the millennium. Oh, wait,
Well, did you find anything?
One second. Found these clues. Yeah, this is chapter 2 of 8. Tell Himiko about the clues you discovered in the alumni
Garden
catalog.
Star of Botanical Study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the Consternation Star Zone. Oh, found it. Its property ownership is registered under a specific school within the Intelligentsia Guild.
Oh.
Strange. The name of the school is encrypted. I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago was actually someone from the IPC. Given the great lengths the IPC went to in wiping away all traces after the incident, perhaps the rumors are true.
Fullwish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet after studying in an institution funded by the IPC, she became a suspect in the new Herald of Death incident.
This goes back to the IPC.
I know the guys from the Strategic Investment Department have been nice to us, but whenever something bad goes down in the cosmos, the first thing everyone thinks is the IPC did it, right?
I got so much power.
Himeko? Do you think Pearl might be planning something nasty for this Phantom Moon Games too?
As a member of the IPC, Pearl clearly won't reveal everything she knows to us. However, I'm inclined to believe she bears us no ill will. After all, the crisis Fullwish might be plotting would completely overturn the IPC's order here, and that would serve her no benefit. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved to uncover the truth behind it. That's why she went to another world to study after graduation. But is the knowledge she gained in just a few short years enough to create the happiness surgery? If the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering poison, would the IPC, who have tried to hide this in every way possible, really be unaware of her actions? There are too many things here that an ordinary scholar simply couldn't achieve. Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna and have an open, honest talk.
Give me 1 second. I need to grab a not a Q-tip, a toothpick. Also put some stuff away. I got it. Whew. It felt nice though. It felt nice picking it. Like when you get up in the morning, you're like, I gotta brush my teeth, gotta like floss. And first of all, that's not to say that I do floss. I really should, but I like never do. Because when you get up in the morning, you're like, I gotta get ready, I gotta go. But it is nice. It does feel nice getting to get in between the crevices and whatnot and clean stuff out. Because I don't have time in the morning. I gotta get to work.
Contact Fullwish as her senior? After all this time,
Oh yeah, she
would
was senior
she
to her.
even
They weren't
want
like the
to
same
see
class.
you?
I don't know.
How did you meet her?
Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. So I was doing some idle work at my father's school to clear my mind.
Well, I got a little red.
Full Wish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together, helping me organize newspaper clippings and library cards, all while chattering on about classmates' crushes and the latest gossip. They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care, nor did they treat me like the dean's daughter.
Good friends.
We often shared snacks brought from home and secretly dug out the school's collection of ancient books and paintings to admire them. Full Wish, she was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. Her questions often went beyond the textbooks, pushing past the boundaries of what someone her age should know. When she looked through those illustrations of Imagine, her eyes would always sparkle. I could feel the passion in her eyes, and an unspeakable sense of loneliness. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Full Wish is walking a dangerous path right now, and the deeper someone walks into the abyss, the more they crave the recognition and understanding of old friends. I want to ask her myself, why has the happiness she pursues become an illusion that can only be maintained by a taboo surgery?
I'll go with you.
Me too.
Thank you, you two. And thank you for your investigation. Though many questions remain unanswered, at least I now have a clearer picture of her movements after graduation. By the way, before we leave the school, there's one more place I'd like to visit. Before I meet Full Wish, I want to say goodbye to that memory from 15 years ago.
You mean that old school building from 15 years ago?
We have all the clues we need. And the culprit is...
Ah. Am I seeing things? Miss Dolly should be here, right? You find a chance to ask her about it. I say shouldn't be here? Is that what she said? Unlock that. A child. Wait, no. They're just in the sink. Excuse me. Yep. How can you tell if you're trapped in a simulated world built by extrapolation? Look for mirrors around you and see if they actually reflect. If they can show infinite versions of you and infinite versions of her. Okay. Like, at what point are all these enemies going to become hostile? To the scary room. The old scene of the crime. Oh. Hey.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I've dragged you into staying this late.
Oh, forgot I had this off. Whoops.
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himeko? Is this?
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago still linger in their original places.
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. Will your parents be coming? Oh, Full Wish?
Oh, that's Full Wish from her youth.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear.
Aw.
If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just like him.
Aw.
He always loves making those kinds of jokes.
Then you'd better put on a good show, huh?
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived.
Hey, how's it going?
Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Huh?
Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone?
Full Wish.
Himeko, you recognized me at just a glance.
What are you doing here?
I am here to mourn that dusk from 15 years ago. Before making any major decisions, I always come here to sit in silence for a while. I thought Himeko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood, when I was crushed under the collapsed wall and unable to breathe, the thought crossed my mind. Poor Himeko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate frame of yours. But who would have guessed? You're alive and living quite well. You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming freely beyond the sky, just like the three of us used to talk about in our chats. Your dream came true. Congratulations are in order.
Guilt tripping. Yay.
Himeko, do you know 15 years have passed? And my wounds have mostly healed. Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time can never heal. Look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, their seats are still empty. Belle, Leon, Ziania, Mia, and so many others. 15 years have passed, and I've learned that time isn't a cure. It's a shroud, binding itself around me, layer upon layer. So I made a decision.
Oh.
I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it see the light of day again.
Hey,
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a power you can't possibly comprehend to win the Phantasmoon games. How are you any different from that monster back then? From the monster that took your parents' lives? I'm sorry. I shouldn't compare you to that devil. You still have a chance. Stop this now.
Stop? I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what we're talking about.
I would advise everyone to think twice before making rash accusations.
Alright, what setup do you have already?
As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of a camera lens, watch your expressions and be cautious with your words and actions. At the very least, try not to look so flustered during this public exchange. We live in a world where we are constantly gazed upon and watched by others.
Uh-huh.
This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here, it really adds a wonderful dramatic flair.
Uh-huh.
To the audience watching from your screens, you know my name, and I know that right now, you are watching me.
That's kind of self-fulfilling, because if anyone sees it, of course they're watching you.
15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, the Master of Elation's divine ritual degenerated into a barbaric, bloody game.
Are they gonna, like, blame Himiko for the
You
incident?
and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered a lifetime of dignity, wealth, and time to them. All in exchange for a single full meal. We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. We soak all day in shallow, boring programs, achieving nothing. And now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities of these supplicants from beyond the sky, forcing smiles as we applaud and cheer for them. Is this the happiness the god promised us? No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracles, but with pain and blood. What they desire to see are heartfelt smiles. And so, they granted me a revelation. Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me was not luck. It was not the supplicants. And it was certainly not the IPC.
The people.
Right here, as the Herald of Death approached, step by step.
Oh no, not just actually. It was Aha,
the
actually.
Master of Elation. They allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped in a small room, consumed by loneliness, they sent me a mask. They revealed my mission to me. To bring happiness back to a plain Arcadia that has lost its smile. I, Fullwish, survivor of the Bloodstained Games, hereby formally announce that I will join the Phantom Moon Games! In this game,
Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't
I shall
officially
win the
know
Eon
that
of
she had the
Elation's
mask.
authority.
Yeah.
And then, I will make smiles of happiness bloom on the faces of every single person in
I will
plain
make
Arcadia.
smiles bloom is a terrifying sentence.
Himiko, don't frown. Smile. I will bring happiness to you too, just as I will bring it to everyone. I won't manipulate the Phantom Moon Games like those high and mighty IPC executives. Nor will I treat the rewards granted by the God of Elation as bargaining chips for profit. We are in plain Arcadia, so we should decide the winner in a plain Arcadian way.
Oh no.
I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised debate at Fullwish TV in Seafeld City. The invitation extends
We're gonna
to
have a debate?
all supplicants.
Girl, what?
A plain Arcadian way? That's just a way that benefits you. We're not going.
Oh boy.
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers,
If you don't
must
do what I
accept your
want,
public
that must
image
mean
as
that
frauds deceiving
you're
the
bad
world
people.
and cowards with guilty consciences.
Because we'll just be saying whatever we want about
Remember,
you.
this isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to defeat me in front of everyone. Since you believe you represent what is right. The stage is set. Come and perform this final act that will determine the future of the Arcadia with me. Or simply
The
leave.
final act, she says
The
in
choice is
version
yours.
4.2. Probably at least what? Version 4.8
Darn it.
is where
Are
we'll be.
we just going to let Fullwish walk away?
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Remember to be cautious with your words and actions.
Uh-huh.
Let's leave here and return to the Express.
Hello, everyone, and
Hey
welcome
again.
back to the Arcadian Morning Report. We're continuing our exclusive coverage. Just moments ago, we received some shocking news. The head of our station, Lady Fullwish, has officially announced that she will be entering the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
Wow, we're not biased.
Same time, Lady Fullwish has announced a blockbuster special. The end of a century TV debate. She is inviting supplicants to the Fullwish TV studio to discuss and debate the topic, what kind of future will the Phantom Moon Games bring to this world?
What a magnificent topic! At a time when supplicants from beyond the sky are brazenly suppressing and insulting our local heroes, finally, a supplicant has appeared who truly cares about and represents the citizens of Plain Arcadia.
Too true. Ever since these Phantom Moon Games began, signs of things spiraling out of control have been popping up everywhere. First, the famous streamer Sparksy tried to spread a mimetic virus. Then the nameless of the Astral Express clashed with the Daybreak Squadron, causing severe damage to Lookout Cloud and the
I still
Skyline
hate
Express line.
plot lines of
With so many accidents
just
happening,
full,
you really can't
easily
help but wonder.
fixed
Are we
misunderstandings.
seeing a repeat of the Bloodstains games from 15 years ago?
You got that right! Speaking of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, Miss Fullwish herself was a survivor of that tragedy. She's come such a long way, never once letting her painful past keep her down. A true legend of resilience. Now Miss Fullwish has joined the fray as a supplicant. She must be here to stop the tragedy from repeating itself and to reclaim the peaceful days this world deserves from the hands of supplicants from beyond the sky.
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all Plain Arcadia and set this game right again after it's spiraled out of control? Let's wait and see.
Oh, what will happen?
So shameless. Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station, and you still have the gall to pretend you've received some shocking news?
Yeah.
Don't you guys talk to each other internally?
Oh, pardon me 1 second.
I see.
Get banned.
Fullwish actively issued a
There we
challenge. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City. Fullwish TV's predecessor, Seafeld TV, is located there. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. What Fullwish wants most is for us to walk right into the trap she's prepared.
She's got the full power
So,
there.
what do you think?
One second. Yeah, came back down.
You're really going to the TV station to fight her?
I'll go.
We gotta, otherwise
but
they're just
not
gonna
to
talk
debate.
crap anyway.
I'm going to tear off her
Oh.
mask of happiness in front of the entire audience. But before we act, I need more help.
Help? We can all help you. Wait. Do you mean...
Wait a minute. I want of these is a much better option, but I fear it's the other. Sunday,
Sparksy.
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantom Moon Games by Yao Guang, he hasn't returned for days. However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either. Asking him to cooperate as a wild card right now is a good idea.
But what's the deal with finding Sparksy?
Whether Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. But right now, there is indeed something we need her help with. Full Wish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, the Master of Elation sent her a mask.
Yeah. For real?
Her claim might just be a glorified way of saying the tavern sent her an invitation. But that phrasing reveals that she is likely a masked fool. If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there left by Full Wish as a fool. Just like
how we tracked down the clues about SparksyCon.
Sparksy. Will she stand on our side? Well, this is certainly a condition she wouldn't be able to turn down.
Yeah. Dagnabbit. Oh, Evanusia, huh?
You just said, as for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. What exactly was that supposed to mean?
Sorry, one more time. The trauma once again is a result.
Mean to say, the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down, the game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here.
Also just knows that the one mask has like Megatama filled in a little bit.
This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life. I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is, presented upon the altar again.
Transplanted is an interesting word.
As the game's referee,
there were 3
you've been
Magatama on
pushed
another
onto
one.
the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
Teehee.
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy, using the power of the masks. I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking eonic powers to try and slaughter every last opponent in a single day. Whenever the Phantom Moon Games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the Elation and the Abundance to measure, judge, and punish any violators. I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantom Moon Games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. It's utterly unheard of. Who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps.
I was gonna say, I did see
Some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for the Laughter.
Who could it be?
Tough. So there's more than 20. Unless you have a weird number of toes.
Even if I used my toes.
I did see her keeping it with Star Rail, just parts of it.
Ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is, or what he's after. We're here, now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune.
Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light? You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
Make do with what you have, you know?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an
she is the tree.
Sacred tree.
The use of the word
It's
transplanted
the furthest
earlier.
thing from an abomination of abundance. No.
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair. So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
Oh, she just had him trapped this whole time. That's tough.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox.
And,
I received some
you?
news that might interest you.
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering.
Yeah.
The power of abundance in this world is disgustingly excessive. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters, nor from plain Arcadia itself. This supplicant, called Foolish,
Oh, so that's hers, huh?
is also a dangerous variable.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some special measures to shorten the journey.
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious where exactly this secret court is located.
1 second. Gotcha.
And what it connects to.
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel.
Why was that hyphenated? Like, she didn't really cut her off.
Here we are.
Eh.
Alrighty. Wait. Why are we at the station?
Is the most impressive
Because
form of travel.
naturally, we're taking the express to get
Oh.
where we're going.
Okay, well.
All that build-up, and this is your idea of an
I teleported us
impressive method of travel.
to the train.
Well, what
Okay.
else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before. It's the Bulletworm Express. I bet you've never taken a ride on this.
She's goofy.
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon games. For crying
She did just teleport you.
Don't you have a cooler
Yeah,
way of
she
getting
does.
around?
You're a great general of the Xianzhou for crying out loud.
Got him.
Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
Got him.
Fine, fine. For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like to be the fool.
Ding dong! The train bound for Seafeld
Almost
City is
sneezed.
arriving at the station.
Hey, you got any money on you?
Busy.
Spot me a ticket, would ya?
That's the second time.
There it is. Where's it actually? 1 sec. No, I need to test this real quick. 1 second. Send this message to myself first. Yeah.
Combos across the board.
Bam. Okay, so there's the full thing. Good, good. Yes, that is me. Sorry, I saw a funny meme I need to send to, boys.
Talent's maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
I'll just send it to full chat. 1 second. Stop. Go. Alright. Let's see from here. Fathom the unfathomable. Go to supposedly haunted restroom. This is the actual. Is there a cooler way to get around? Board the train and save the world. Beautiful. Is this still? No, so we're now into part 3. Still got some time. We'll do a little bit more. Oh, new area. Fun.
You haven't said a word the whole way, Xianzhou Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there something in your divinations weighing on your mind?
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. Yet, each foreseen omen of doom still clouds the inner lake with gathering shadows.
Say it less poetic.
Before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts, lest the outcome be disturbed.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged suffering?
Oh, you live forever. Don't worry about it.
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew, while our duties are as immovable as heavy mountains.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow might just be the poisonous fruit sown by you being terrified today.
Maybe the reason it's troublesome tomorrow is because you're worried about it now.
It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it?
Nice.
Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, all these streets, the fishing boats, the people, none of them existed. As far as the eye could see, there was only fire.
Oh?
The seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't departed, and the waves that would surge into Dovebrook had, in that moment, not yet arrived. Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron red scars on the earth. She told me, that which vanishes is bound to return. She swore to use her brush to preserve everything claimed by the destruction.
It seems she succeeded.
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her,
really sweet.
Maintaining the course of the Phantasm Moon Games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant. To do otherwise would be a disservice to the people and things that have passed.
It's a sweet philosophy.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity, naturally the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my time is brief compared to yours.
I've got things I need to do, though,
the karma
she
I
says.
carry is far too heavy. I could never learn how to be as carefree as you. Miss Evanescia, what to you is a game to be savored, is a life and death reality for the living beings of plain Arcadia?
Alright then. Next up, I'm entering brooding and edgy serious mode.
Okay. I was gonna say her animations are
Won't
really
be
sick.
necessary.
Oh. I want to see
I
her
shall
try.
use
Come
the
on.
Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent catastrophe,
Well,
a red fate slip will be hanging above their heads.
it is gonna be like all of them, isn't it? The fact
The
that she
rainbow
prefaced it.
surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the jade abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves. Calamity looms overhead. The crimson slip is cast.
All seems good so far, actually.
Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit bird.
They're all
Miss
gonna go, but that
Evanesia.
she still mentioned that it
Please,
would look red.
bear witness.
They're all gonna go red at some point.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Hello. Are you here to buy a ticket to observe the humans too? They're the most hilarious creatures. They live in elation, but rather sing to destruction. Maybe the world is too full and not everyone treasures the elation. Oh, yeah. Though this world is imperfect. Interesting.
Odd. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over their heads?
Why are they disappearing?
Not a mimic. Not interested.
Yeah. Excuse you, sir.
Yellow Ducky Nibble's flagship store. My childhood is back.
Aw. Alright, what's up over here?
Astral Express, boo! Get out of Seafeld City. Astral Express, boo! Get out of Plain Arcadia.
Oh, good afternoon.
Oh, hey, what's up,
Would
dude?
you two lovely young ladies care to join us in protest for the bright future
Hey,
of
would you
Seafeld
want to
City?
join us in protest?
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival, but your slogans sound so fierce. Doesn't that feel a bit weird?
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners.
Eh.
Even when expressing dissatisfaction, we do it with a smile. Now that's
kinda
real
sweet.
happiness etiquette.
Little creepy.
We won't let anyone ruin this serenity. Come on, ma'am. Wave a flag with us. You'll feel better in no time.
Their emotions are so synchronized.
It is
It's
creepy if
like
everyone's
they
doing it.
rehearsed it. This kind of happiness feels like some
Oh, of course, this is
compulsory
where
routine.
she would have originated her, like, base of operations, huh?
Their smiles send shivers down my spine. Hey, wasn't it your Director Fullwish who invited the Astral Express crew here to debate? Showing your guests away like this is hardly polite.
You're from the Astral Express, aren't you?
Nope. Well, you're gonna fight us anyway, aren't you?
So, do I really look that much like a nameless? It's not like I have a boarding pass stuck to my face.
You... What are you so happy about?
Just
nameless
look
are
at
cool.
You, dyeing your hair like that at such a young age, instead of doing something decent with yourself. You're no better than that bunny on the Astral Express. Anyone can tell you're not from around here.
I mean, she's more from around here than you are,
Jerk,
so...
it's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable. Wait, what happened to all those happy smiles on your faces before? How did you flip the switch so fast?
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't understand our happiness.
Yeah, I
if you keep
figured
causing
fight time.
trouble, don't
Yeah.
blame us if we get nasty.
My apologies.
Aw.
My little sister is young and doesn't know better.
Who are you kidding? Sisters? You two aren't even the same species.
It can be metaphorical.
Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of Ploos to toss you both into the sea as fish food.
Accept a TV interview, huh? Wheel. Wheel. Just remembered I can't jump. Oh boy. Around we go. Whee. It is really. Oh, it's so pretty though. Oh, it's seeing like the tracks just extending off into the horizon. It's really cool. Hello.
The sun is shining and the vibes are immaculate. This is Full Wash TV.
Hi, Sayu.
Happiness on the street, bringing you real smiles.
Why are you
straight
so
from the
everywhere?
Streets of Seafeld.
Uh-huh.
You two look like visitors from afar. I take it you're also following Plain Arcadia's grand event, the Phantasmoon Games.
And this is like the closest to just his voice that I've ever heard of.
It's not every day you see something this lively.
That's great. We've noted many echoing widespread concerns that the Astral Express's intervention is dragging our sacred Phantasmoon Games into a quagmire of competition with outsiders.
We hate foreigners.
Widespread concerns? Mr. Reporter, I suspect your question already comes neatly packaged with its own answer.
Judging motives is futile. What we want to be focusing on is the real-life consequences of our actions.
Oh, that's so deep! Many Seafelders feel that rather than any IPC vision of prosperity, it's the healing smiles, healing Arcadias proposed by Lady Fullwish that is the more grounded future we desperately need. What is your take on this?
If the happiness comes
We
at
feel
the
this
cost
exact
of
way.
stripping
What
away
do you
the
think?
perception of all pain, then it calls into scrutiny just how authentic such a happiness really is.
Exactly. By that logic, eating candy until your teeth fall out counts as happiness too, right? I mean, hey, at least it tasted sweet.
That's a very vivid analogy.
Terrifying, frankly.
Finally, a hypothetical question. If you had to choose,
Hypothetical.
do you believe the preservation
Aw.
defined by outsiders or the happiness advocated by Miss Foolish better represents the future of Plain Arcadia?
The real future has never existed
gonna say,
within such a narrow dichotomy.
Pick from these two futures.
If you'll excuse me.
Thank you both for sharing. Have a wonderful day.
I love his voice, dude. Oh, it's always nice hearing him.
Defensive answers, not a single morsel for us.
This whole segment is wasted. Go find some citizens who can chuck us a few happiness
Testimonials to pad out the reel.
A wheel.
Good work, Sayu.
This one's a lucky wheel too.
Isn't that a good thing?
There's too much of it. I would assume, like, if there's all this wheel, there's gotta be woe somewhere, right? And it would have to be a much larger woe. Is the assumption that I'm making. If she's dealing with karma, like, there's gotta be balance. No free lunch and all that. Woo! Hello, passionate shop owner.
Come try our happiness
It's just
soda.
also Sayu.
One sip, and you'll be as lucky as Director Fullwish all day long.
Why is it always Fullwish? Doesn't she work in media? What's that got to do with soda?
Jesus,
Oh,
town
you're an
savior.
outsider. You would know. Director
Pride and Joy.
Fullwish is
Whatever,
Seafeld
close.
City's pride and joy.
Uh-huh.
She grew up just a street over. She's a true daughter of Seafeld. Can you imagine, after that terrible disaster 15 years ago, that child lost her whole family. Just a little kid. Truly heartbreaking.
Wow.
But she did herself proud. She pulled herself through it all, relying on sheer grit and optimism.
And
Foolish
definitely
TV,
nothing else. Don't
back
worry
then
about
it
it.
was still called Seafeld TV. Even produced a special documentary about her called A Smile Against Adversity.
Wow.
I can't even tell you how many people were touched by it. And now, despite all her success, she hasn't forgotten to bring happiness to everyone. It's just amazing.
Wow. She's so
Do
cool.
you really feel happy right now?
Don't ask the question.
Of course! Just look at how happy I am. It's all thanks to the Research Society of Happy Smiles and Miss Fullwish. She not only supports the local economy, but she's brought with her a positive attitude toward life.
There's something in the water.
We can all
She did
be
something.
just like her. Forget about all those painful memories from the past and just be happy every single day. Well, if you ask me, only someone who's come from suffering like her can truly want what's best for all of us. She's the one who could deal with all those outsider supplicants
She's gonna
running amok.
deal
and
with
bring
the
glory to our
foreigners.
people.
Brother,
Come
huh?
on, why don't you try some? It's on the house. You simply have to experience the unique taste of happiness that we have here in Seafeld.
Don't say it like that, buddy.
Guaranteed to make you forget all your troubles.
We'll make you forget everything.
This foolish really is something else.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also real.
Where's the whoa? Where is it?
Bid farewell to painful memories and embrace the eternal now. Let the smile of happiness become your only truth.
Happiness can exist.
Follow Master
This is a good
Foolish's
thing.
path. Embrace rebirth, and you and I can both become the happiest people in this Arcadia.
Wow.
How very strange. No matter how many times I perform the divination,
All
the
wheel.
signs hovering above the passersby in Seafeld City are all wheels, signifying peace. Is my Eye of Ishvar suffering interference from a supplicant's abilities here? But how is that possible?
I actually think your judgment
She's
is looking
also
more
a supplicant?
and
Like, does
more
that explain
likely.
it?
The pedestrians on the roadside, the fishermen at the port, the shopkeepers on the street, and the ones preaching happiness. From the moment I entered this port city, I felt it.
Oh.
Something stirring gently within
Oh,
them,
the abundance. Got it.
resonating with the same essence I carry. This entity is far too faint. I can scarcely feel its strength. It was once shattered to nothing, crushed into powder, burned down to ash, nearly extinguished. But it has no concept of death, and so it simply went to sleep. It quietly lurks, waiting for the farmer to scatter it across
Whole
the
lot
fields.
of, not Mara struck, but you know,
Given time,
similar abundance
it will
zombies.
inevitably wake up again.
I believe most people in this city must have undergone the happiness surgery. Just look at the spectacle the Smile Society is putting on over there.
Yeah.
At the courtyard, you once said, "Fortune rests upon misfortune."
Yep.
A great calamity for some, but for others, perhaps a turning point leading to ultimate bliss. If there really is something that lets people survive apocalyptic disaster, then a wheel slip hanging above their heads would be only fitting. However, those who survive will no longer be human.
Gotcha. Sorry, let me make
that
sure I
time-
fully caught that. Yeah, if there's something that lets people survive an apocalypse, yeah, they're lucky. They would have a wheel. But they're going to survive, they just won't be human
There
anymore.
won't be any need for a general of the Sancho
Gotcha.
to petition an audience. The gaze of the hunt will be firmly locked on this place. Follow me.
What's your plan?
What you doing?
My plan? As the referee of the Phantasmoon Games, former referee, I mean,
Former.
when faced with a supplicant who blatantly breaks the rules and dispenses blessings on a whim, the only thing I can do is issue an executive ruling.
Oh?
So, this so-called ruling, does it involve
Nah,
summoning a
we
bolt
can't
of
just
lightning
kill
from
her.
the sky to just zap foolish dead out of nowhere?
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument.
So again, I've seen her or parts
Only by
of.
using it to measure the supplicant's crimes
Heh.
can we sever her power.
It's like a gardener
I've
pruning
seen
overgrown
part of
branches.
her keeping up with the Star Rail. So I've seen what her weapon is, her sacred weapon that she will use to measure their sins or whatever it was. Which one is pretty cool, and again, her animations are sick from what I've seen. It also is very funny. No guy.
Attention visitors, please keep off the grass and refrain from picking
Guys, you're not
flowers.
even holding
We
phones.
ask that you treat
What, huh?
public facilities with care. Thank you for your
Okay.
cooperation and enjoy your visit.
Bye.
Laughter keep you smiling.
Is this it? You keep this
in the
sacred
mist.
instrument out here in broad daylight?
Sure
Aren't
she
you
did
worried
something to
someone
it.
might make it disappear?
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to go. As for my precious measuring instrument, do
It's
you
in
really
the
think I'd just
sacred
leave
mist.
it lying around in the middle of nowhere?
I'll probably get to the end of this, and then I might hop
all
off
due
for the
respect,
night.
There is no path ahead.
I spent like $60 on a commander for the new Strixhaven set. So I was gonna hop on with some of the boys and play online a little bit. It's like over chat and all that. And then also, my one buddy Nick was talking about getting into trying to make something. He had brought up a game jam. I don't know if he was participating in it, but also got me thinking about how I need to actually do stuff with game development again. You know, just try and put some stuff together. So I might do a little bit of that. Do some simple programming and whatnot. See what I can get up to. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get this instrument and then hop off.
I get it.
I also still have work tomorrow,
Just
so.
an optical illusion. Extraordinary beings like you always love pulling that. The path only opens to the destined trick. What's next? A secret passphrase? Do I find a stone matrix and jump through it?
It's in the trash.
Or maybe.
I put it in the trash can.
Do you sing a little song? Wave your
I
hand
want it to be
and
so
the trees
simple,
just
please.
obediently stand up and split into two neat rows.
I'm no Woof Woof Dawn. I don't have that kind of skill. A long time ago, I raised a floating island right here for someone to paint. To prevent others from wandering in by mistake, I asked that artist to paint thick
I said, the
fog
mist.
and woodland here,
The mist.
so passersby wouldn't stray inside. We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
Oh. So kinda, yeah. Are we using the pipe? We're using the pipe. Oh no. Special types of wisp eggs, planar jump, attract to the Trailblaze mod, increasingly move closer to it. There are even no offensive capabilities though. When they spot a help bot, they will immediately shift their attention and move towards it instead. Huh. Interesting.
That's
We're
a
here
cute puppy. Looks
It is
like it's
very
taken
cute.
a liking to you.
There we go. Boop. Thanks, boys.
I'll just borrow this cutie's head for a sec.
It's a capybara. Hello, little buddy. Hi. Thank you. Now don't move. Whee. Up, up. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you. That. Nice. Buddy. Elation is a fountain of happiness, but any spring from which fools and actors also drink can only be tainted with corruption and rot. Oh no. Oh, made it. Let's go. Let's go. Back up we go. Woo. Warp. Back up.
Here we are.
Is that like the castle from Super Mario 64? What is with that, huh? Refined timepiece. Okay, but first, what's this? Yo, buddy. Oh, fell down. Whoops. Play the music. Oh. Oh. Hi. Oh boy. Sorry. so. What is it? Oh, is it that theme that's playing right now? Yep. Whee! We're here. Hello. Might as well. I'm here. Painting is among the most difficult things in the world. Few can be honest about what they truly perceive. They get tangled in the antinomies and daydreams. Antinomies is a really cool word. Tormented by wishful thinking that simply won't translate to the tip of a brush. Flower. It really is a cute world, but again, like the moments where it becomes haunting are really cool because of that. Oh, Ash feels so cool, man.
What do you think? Beautiful, isn't it?
Freaking La Mancha.
Compared to the Utrecht
What a
scene,
guy.
I suppose it's more natural.
It's
Kill you
pretty.
to pay a
There it
compliment?
is. There it is.
Yes.
I would die. I can't do it. Oh, it looks so cool though. Yeah?
What are you laughing at?
Is it the ruler thing? The measuring and all that she was saying?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really the sacred instrument with which you pass judgment upon supplicants?
It is kind of
Is it
cool looking,
really
I'm not gonna
just
lie.
A literal ruler.
It looks like a sword, just because like the clip on the end
Hey,
and
don't
the bow.
underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the form of a blade 150 years ago, it could cleave a mountain in half with a single effortless swing.
She's very proud of it.
Miss Evanesia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out,
Weesh.
we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how mountain-busting power levels are for noobs.
I never expected a high-ranking Sanjo general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
It is pretty fun. It's like, you're a government
Such
official.
is the way
What are you
of
doing
diviner.
saying that?
To enter a place is to observe its local custom.
Fair. Good point.
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them. Just picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the streets with a
I mean,
giant
I can
sword
imagine it.
slung
There's
over her shoulder.
plenty of anime
You're
like
right.
that. Yeah.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, Miss Evanesia. Cute.
That's what I'm going for.
Now then, please, begin your measuring.
I gotta see this. She has to actually be there or something. So it's gonna end with, we go here, we go do the debate, they show up in the middle of it, and the ruling happening. Oh, ruling happens. Or is she about to just do it?
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law, by the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. Measure for me all sins beneath the Phantom moon that transgress the law.
Oh.
What is going on? It's telling me Full Wish is not a supplicant.
Oh, interesting.
If she's not a supplicant, then
Huh.
there's no way to judge whether she's transgressed or not.
That is very interesting then.
What do you mean? If Foolish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantom Moon Games?
Huh.
And that mask.
Like, who else
back
could
of
it
the
belong
altar,
to?
Shaped like an eight-legged creature. Just who does it belong to?
I was gonna say, I remember Octomorph being in the text.
Countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all Seafood. No, all of Duo mentioned City too.
Huh.
Supplicants. They're everywhere.
So did she fully give
Not
up
in
the
history of the
power?
Phantom Moon Games
Have I ever seen a situation like this?
Like maybe it was hers originally, but she split her
General,
power up
someone is approaching
among
your
all
position.
of them, so she doesn't count anymore.
It's Don Hung, and...
Oh, hey, Blade. Oh, and Ashvale.
Don Hung,
The
you've
boys.
returned.
The boys.
The one beside you.
Hey, how's it going?
Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Xianzhou's most wanted
Hi.
criminals, Yingxing.
Hi, Yingxing. How's it going, buddy?
You've delivered yourself into my hands. Good.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the Xianzhou.
We're not at home anymore. Don Hong's like, please just don't get me involved.
I came here to kill our common enemy.
You're talking about
Our
Evanesia, or are you
common
talking about...
You are the Xianzhou's enemy.
I mean, yeah.
Ever since you became a Stellaron
But
hunter,
we all hate the
you have
abundance.
slain countless emissaries of judgment sent by the Shuling Palace of Law to capture you. You even incited the artisans of the Juming to
Oh.
reforge your blade, entangling them in your crimes.
Whoops.
But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Xianzhou Yuchue with your accomplices. You destroyed the Ashen Steelwood, disturbed the slumber of our valiant heroes, and stole the secrets of the dead.
Interesting.
What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me?
Big twist would be Evanesia,
By all means.
but also, like,
Enlighten
foolish.
me.
Oh? Well, I was in seclusion all these years. You've clearly been up to quite a lot.
Hey, La Mancha.
If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have dragged you out of the forge and drafted you into my crew myself. Tied up, if necessary.
Why were you there? Is he also... Oh, he does have
And
kind of similar
this
hair.
would be
Do we ever get where he's actually from? Did he ever say he's from the Xianzhou?
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friends on the Xianzhou
just happen to be there,
have
huh?
kept me in their thoughts for all these years. I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am La Mancha.
Okay, well, you have changed your name.
You're obviously using a fake name.
Yeah. Yeah.
the head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect this trip to come with such a pleasant surprise.
It's been there's been little bits of comedy in this
General,
one, and it has been
I'm
lovely.
afraid old grudges will have to wait. What we need to
Foolish?
discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw in your divination.
I won't deny the crimes you've listed.
Yeah, I did crimes, but there's some bigger going on, alright?
But I know full well that the Xianzhou cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What you truly want is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and could not be slain even after 100 deaths.
Emanator?
You wish to subdue the Emanator of the Abundance, Shu-Hu once again, and even deny them rebirth for all eternity.
End of the
and now,
chapter?
General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes, I will submit to your judgment and board the Navis Astridura for the Shuling's Inquisition. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from having their way. General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years ago to fall at your feet, then you must believe what I am about to say. The happiness surgery promoted by the Smile Society
Yeah,
utilizes
there we go.
none other than Shu-Hu's cells. Cells acquired from an unknown source.
You mean everyone who underwent the surgery
could become Shuhu?
Have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken and turn every host into nourishment.
Yay! Yippee!
The one wearing the eight-legged mask is not a single person. It is
Gotcha.
an emanator of the abundance, dismembered and currently parasitizing the bodies of the masses here.
So I was half right. It's just that it wasn't Foolish doing it. It was Shuhu.
Who on earth could have brought something so terrifying to plain Arcadia?
Good place to stop. good place to stop. We don't have to continue this.
Oh, what innocence! We all saw it with our own eyes. You got your supplicant's mask stolen and were strung up for a beating.
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself. Afraid the whole universe would miss your heroic bearing, huh? A live streamed public punishment.
You did get got, and it brings me much joy.
Stolen. Can a supplicant's affairs really be considered stealing? That's
It got taken from you.
tactical emotional engagement. A tactic and an art. Don't you get it?
Cope. Cope.
If it isn't the Astral Express's famous little raccoon. Did you miss my pranks?
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant debate at Foolish TV?
My oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters confiscated my supplicant mask. As for the debate, I'm afraid the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
I'll give it back to you if you help. Piece of grip.
Seeing as you called, you clearly still have a shred of conscience left in you. Are you planning
I don't care for her.
Answer me this question first. Is Foolish really a masked fool?
The tavern doesn't exactly register every fool's name and address. But having watched your stream, I believe she is. As for why, call it a kindred intuition. And just listen to our slogan. Healing smiles. Healing Arcadius. That level of crazy? She's a certified fool. Most masked fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That, hey look, I'm about to stir up some trouble vibe is impossible to hide. But Foolish is clearly the exception. Her brand of crazy is calm and sophisticated. Look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times a normal person's salary. Who'd have guessed a career woman with state levels of wealth who was always preaching social welfare would be a masked fool? Simply the most exquisite disguise.
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far. You actually want me to betray another masked fool?
Yes.
Give me the intel on Foolish.
I'll do it immediately.
Betrayal itself. That's the finest reward of all. Deal. Leave it to me. I'll contact you as soon as I get the intel. Foolish. Is there really someone like that among the masked fools? How come I've never heard of her?
Banger theme,
We
though.
should ask Giovanni about her. He's got connections everywhere after all.
Not long after, Sparksy arrived at Giovanni's location. Boop. Bip. Yep, there's that one. Done. I could finish the Elation team right now. Temporarily. She's reclaimed her ruler blade. That. There's this one. Play music during interplanar jump to dispel the fog shrouding the mysterious island. Nice. Excuse me. And it's gonna have that note as long as I haven't unlocked Elation for the Trailblazer, which is annoying. Got all that. Just doing that as I can. that is going to be it for tonight. It has been, by the time I'm done speaking, 2 hours. We've gone through, I think we're now on part 3 out of 8. Maybe we just finished part 3. We're on 4 now, something like that. I don't know. I think we might be on part 4, which is nice. We're about halfway through. I've got about a week until the next banner drops, so I think I actually still have a good bit of time to catch up on the story, which is nice. And yeah, I'll be all caught up, which will be nice. I'll be caught up for the first time in a while. But for now, that's gonna be it. I need a shower, get ready for work tomorrow, and then I might mess around with Godot, G-O-D-O-T. It's what my buddy Nick was talking about, looking into and using. So I figured, hey, I'll try it out too. So I'm gonna mess around probably a little bit with that, hop on with the boys once they're ready to play a little bit of Magic, and head to bed for my last work day for the week, which is nice. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. It's almost Mother's Day, so don't forget to wish your mother a happy Mother's Day. Don't forget to treasure the relationships we have with our parents. Hopefully you have, you're still on good terms with your parents, I hope. If not, I'm sorry. I know that can be tough. But hey, either way, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful night, whatever kind of time it is when you're watching this. To anyone who's watching this live or watching it later, thanks for stopping by. And as always, till next time, make sure you drink plenty of water, get plenty of sleep, hug your loved ones, and I'll see you next time. Bye.